Hello, students. Welcome to WVU. I'm Dr. Betty May, Program Director for Graduate Student Success from the Office of Graduate Education and Life. In short, we call it OGO. You see also my contact information, my email address on this cover page. It's just betty.may@mail.wvu.edu. I'd like to introduce you to our OGO staff. You could go on our webpage, graduateeducation.wvu.edu. Under About, you will see a list of our staff. And on behalf of the OGO staff, I welcome you again to West Virginia University. Here you also see our contact information. If you ever want to email us about any questions that you may have, please email that to grad@mail.wvu.edu. And our phone number is 304-293-7173. Our office is located on the second floor of the Mountain Lair in room 249. The Mountain Lair is our student union. You could just ask anybody about Mountain Lair. They should be able to point you to the right place. We are on the downtown campus. Here's also our website address, graduateeducation.wvu.edu. If you have any questions about anything, go on our website or email us to find out about the questions that you may have. First of all, I'd like to bring you or call your attention to the Return to Campus website. It's wvu.wvu.edu, Return to Campus. There you will see the most updated campus policy about COVID or about how we could keep or help to keep everybody healthy and safe. So before you return to campus, please check this website, okay, to see the most updated guidelines. Now you are a WVU student and you are a mountaineer. And here we have the Mountaineer Creed. So wherever you are, I invite you to read it aloud with me. As a mountaineer, I will practice academic and personal integrity, value wisdom and culture, foster lifetime learning, practice civic responsibility and good stewardship, respect human dignity and cultural diversity. In order to become a meaningful member of West Virginia University and the society in which I live, I dedicate my energy, my talents, and my intellect to these standards of excellence. So welcome again. You are now a mountaineer. If you have not been to campus, I want to introduce you to our 4 campuses in Morgantown. On the upper left corner, you see the downtown campus. This area that you are looking at is called the Woodburn Circle, and it's almost directly across from the Mountain Lair, which is the student union that I mentioned before. The Eberly College of Arts and Sciences is found here, and so are the Reed College of Journalism and John Chambers College of Business and Economics. They're all located on the downtown campus. Below, you will see the College of Law, which is on the law school campus. The law school campus is somewhere in between the downtown campus and the Evansdale campus, which you see here on the upper right corner. The Evansdale campus houses the Stadler College of Engineering and Mineral Resources, College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences, College of Education and Human Services, the Davis College of Agriculture, Natural Resources and Design, College of Creative Arts, the Student Rec Center, the Recreational Center, and Student Health and Wellness Office. The Caruth Center, which provides counseling services, are also found on this campus. Finally is the Health Sciences Center, which houses the School of Medicine, School of Pharmacy, School of Public Health, School of Dentistry, and School of Nursing. All 4 campuses are connected by the campus buses and also the personal rapid transit system we call the PRT. Bus schedules and routes can be found on the transportation website. For any student, the university will give you a Mountaineer card, which is your official WVU ID. The university is asking new students who need to obtain a Mountaineer card to submit a photo online. You need to go to the IT website, it.wvu.edu, to find out how to do that if you don't have one already. There are clear instructions on this website to show you how you may submit your photo online. The Mountaineer card is not only your official WVU ID, photo ID, it provides you access to WVU services and events. You can also deposit Bounty money to your account so that you can use the card as a debit card. Take good care of your card once you have obtained one. To replace it, it will cost you $30. Please be reminded, if you're on campus, WVU is a smoke-free campus. This policy applies to vaping. This policy is implemented to keep everyone at WVU healthy. So we hope that you will follow these rules and guidelines. So graduate education at WVU, our office oversees policies and of the programs, and we oversee also graduate students. There are about 6,000 graduate students in a wide variety of master's and doctoral programs at WVU. Our office is a decentralized graduate office. There is no central graduate school at WVU, so most management of graduate education takes place within the colleges and individual programs. Our office provides services to graduate students and faculty and oversight of selected aspects of graduate education. For those of you who are interested in teaching, in addition to the degree you're obtaining, you could enroll in a 15 credit hour certificate program through the Teaching and Learning Commons. You could go to their website to check out and to see if you would be interested in obtaining the certificate, particularly if you want to become a teacher or professor, okay, in your field in the future. So our offices provide workshops to help professionals development skills. For example, like writing, research, and grant writing skills, other life skills, career exploration, and job search. In the summer, we work with the WVU Writing Studio to provide the dissertation boot camp, and we also provide other types of financial education through professional development workshops. So be looking out for announcements for these workshops so you may participate to enrich your academic life. Our office also oversee graduate assistantships. WVU provides 1,700 graduate research, teaching, and service assistantships. Our office oversees policies and procedures of these assistantships and will help with problem solving when needed. And we also manage over $1 million funding in fellowships. And merit university tuition waivers are awarded competitively within the colleges. So if you ever desire to obtain a merit university tuition waiver, you may apply that through your college. If you're looking for other types of financial support, such as student employment, please go to our Handshake system under Career Services Center to look for listings of jobs. Some assistantships may be listed there in addition to other student jobs. For research and travel support, you should discuss those with your department or colleges. OGO will make referrals to try to help students through financial crisis. OGO does offer emergency help through the STISL emergency funds. If you run into any crisis or emergency situations, you could apply for the STISL funds, which you'll find information on the OGO website. Regarding student life, while you're a graduate or professional student here on campus, OGO provides orientation programs such as this one. We also provide other programs and activities to encourage social life, networking, etc. Check our website for information. Again, it's graduateeducation.wvu.edu. In the spring, we have two main and big events. One is the Graduate Student Appreciation Week. The other one is the 3-minute thesis competition. We will be making announcements throughout your department or the university so students could participate. When you receive your bill from student accounts, please check them carefully. Well, you could pay online through the WVU portal by e-check or credit debit card. There is a 2.25% convenience fee charged. Late fees will also be charged if there is a balance over $200 and it is the 2.25% of outstanding balance. So please check payment deadlines and things like that carefully, okay, so that you won't be charged the late fee. Non-payment can result in inability to register for new courses, view grades or order transcripts, or even apply for graduation. So you don't want to owe any payment, okay? Otherwise you cannot do these things. When you receive your bill, you should see that there is a charge for university tuition, college school tuition, university fees, student health insurance, and other relevant charges. If you don't need the student health insurance because you're still covered under your parents' policy, you do need to fill out a waiver form so that you will not receive a charge for your student health insurance. So please do that, okay, and check that. Note important dates, okay, first and last day of classes, when is the last day to register or add drop or withdraw from a class without a W on your transcript. Mid-check grades due date are important, particularly if you're teaching a class. You will need to submit those grades according to when the deadline is given. Final exam week, university holidays, and you can check all these dates under our academic calendar, okay, under the provost.wvu.edu page. When you have received your course syllabus, again, I would advise you to read it carefully because the syllabus is a contract between you and the instructor. So same thing if you're teaching a class, then the syllabus is a contract between you and your students. So read carefully. There should be a course outline in there. There should be learning outcomes, important due dates, like exam dates or when assignments are due. grading and attendance policies, or other additional important details. So please note these things right away when you receive the course syllabus, because that is a contract, okay, between you and the instructor. Important information that you should know about, okay, there is a graduate catalog, which you'll be able to find online, also on our webpage. There may be a student handbook in your program or department. So you also need to know that, okay, to see what policies or guidelines or rules that they have in there. Other important policies about degree programs. So you should note that, okay? And also your rights and responsibilities as a student, okay, or instructor if you're a teaching assistant, okay? Because we should all rely on written policies, okay, whether it's the departmental or university, or what I mentioned in the previous slide about the contract, because those are written policies. By now, you should be familiar with the WVU portal. You will be able to access eCampus, STAR, student account information, the university calendar, degree works, and your mixed email. And please check daily for correspondence from the university or your instructors through the mixed email. The other parts of student life, generally, our office will offer activities. So again, I would say read news coming out from us, and also you could check our website. This is again our contact information. And if you ever need help with any academic or personal challenges, we would advise you to start with your advisor, okay, or course instructor. And then you could go to your graduate director if things are not resolved, okay, with your advisor or course instructor. So you go to your graduate director, and then you could go to your department chair and your college associate dean, okay, to try to find solutions to whatever you may be facing. Take advantage of WVU services. Okay, the website is just well.wvu.edu. The WVU office provides a lot of either mindfulness or outdoor events, okay, to help us, all of us, to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Other graduate and professional organizations are listed on this website. It's wvuengage.wvu.edu. The main graduate student organization is the Graduate and Professional Student Senate, GPSS. And they will have meetings throughout the year. They will also have networking and social events throughout the year. So please be looking out for news announcements coming either from the organization or through our office. Other resources that you may want to know and be familiar with right now is that we have a student recreation center, and they also provide a lot of outdoor adventure. So please, when you come on campus, go check it out. The Student Health and Wellness Center that I've mentioned earlier, okay, which is on the Evansdale campus. The library, okay, we have several libraries. So depending on which college you attend, you may utilize the different college libraries. Athletic games, okay, you would want to obtain your Mountaineer card first, okay, in order to be admitted, okay, to athletic games. The rack, I want to call your attention to that. This is located on High Street. Students, or actually staff too, I mean, could go to the rack to obtain free food. So utilize that resource, no questions will be asked. They may ask you to fill out a form just for records sake. Otherwise, anybody from the university could go in there and receive free food. We also have the collegiate recovery program. If you need help or just need support, okay, you can go here. They are located on Willie Street. The Cruise Center is our counseling center, located on the second floor. If you go to student health, it is on the first floor. Career Center is on the second floor. You need to make appointments with them through that website. Okay. So I want you to be familiar with these services that WVU provides. Other resources, I mentioned the TLC, Teaching Learning Commons, particularly for teaching assistants. Okay, they offer the teaching certificate, and you may want to really look at it and see if you would like to obtain the teaching certificate in addition to your degree program. The Writing Center, which is located in Colson Hall, you can also make an appointment with them in order to meet with a staff or graduate assistant for some help with writing or developing better writing skills. Okay. We also have an Office of Veterans Affairs, which is on the second floor of the Mountain Lair. If you are a veteran, you may want to connect with them to find out what activities or support you may be able to receive from the office. There's also the LGBTQ plus center. We welcome you. It is located on a little above the Mountain Lair if you walk up that street on College Avenue. There is the Division of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, which provides information, sometimes activities and events to help us, okay, to develop our DEI knowledge. Finally, OGLE, our office, we will help you if you want to form a new student organization, or we will have news about different graduate student organizations, either on our website or through announcements in our weekly newsletter. We also will oversee and help with particularly just the emergency funding, okay? So we provide different services too. If you ever have questions, just contact us, okay? Other resources, there is the WV transportation and parking is always a question that students have. Please go to this website, transportation.wvu.edu. We would tell you that PRT is the best way to get around campus, because then you don't really have to worry too much about bringing your car to campus, or if you do bring your car, if you park at the Coliseum, there is free parking there, and a lot of times students will either take the bus or walk across the street to go up to the engineering station to take the PRT to the various campuses. The Mountain Line, okay, if you have your WVU ID, you can ride the bus for free, and then it will take you around the city and also to the different campuses. You may obtain parking permits from the Office of Transportation and Parking when they are available. Okay, there is no promises. But you could try to apply for a parking permit. Again, parking is rare in town, so you may not be able to get parking, but then the other solution is to park at short-term parking areas. And this is the website again that you will find the different short-term paid parking lots. And I mentioned that free parking at the Coliseum. Sorry. WVU Campus and Community Life, you can go to campuslife.wvu.edu to find out more. If you need information about off-campus housing or legal services, you'll be able to find information here through this website. Some best practices when you're a graduate student, we again would advise that you communicate appropriately with faculty and staff. Okay, always be respectful, use a positive tone, voice any complaints with tact, always maintain a good and professional working relationships, because you will spend a few years here, plus beyond that, you may need to obtain recommendation letters or reference from your faculty and staff. So always maintain a good working relationship with them. Also, networking is important. We need to build professional connections while you're a graduate student, okay? Because we as graduate students are so tied to our discipline. We stay in our labs or our department all the time. We hardly get to meet other students or faculty, okay, throughout the university. So when there is a chance to network, we would advise that take those opportunities just to get to know more people, whether it's students or faculty members. If you want to get involved in student organizations or the community, there is the Center for Service and Learning, which we would advise you to check out their website. There are a lot of opportunities for you to serve in the community and also at WVU. Again, there are many professional development opportunities. We offer many events that will help you develop skills when you're here. So check out our website under the events page. Also, all students at WVU are members to the National Center for Faculty Development and Diversity. You will receive a weekly letter from them. They also offer mentoring, other professional development opportunities. So be looking out for the Monday newsletter that comes from them and or sign up for training opportunities. Again, our website is graduateeducation.wvu.edu. Under the events page, you will see professional development opportunities. Also through our weekly update email, you should start receiving our weekly update on Monday mornings. In that email, we would include all the events and opportunities, sometimes internship or funding opportunities that we know of. And we put all that information in one email. So I call that a one-stop shop. So please do not read our email, but do read it because you will find not only training opportunities, sometimes internship and funding opportunities in that email on Monday morning. So please make sure that you read it carefully. Follow us on Twitter at WVU Grad Ad and Facebook. We have a Facebook account. So we will disperse news through these social media accounts. Finally, West Virginia is a wonderful, we call it wild and wonderful West Virginia because it is a beautiful state. If you're here for the first time, we would tell you to please try to go see different places in the state because we have a lot of beautiful places in the state. So explore. explore the wild and wonderful West Virginia. And we encourage you to take advantage of the resources offered by OGLE, and we wish you a productive, healthy, and satisfying year.